October is Black History Month, so let's work out how to create an Express page of a black person that you really respect and admire. It's very easy to get going. Just press the plus in the top left and go down to web page. The title of mine is going to be Marcus Rashford. What a legend. He might not play for my team, but this guy is someone I really respect. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take some text, get that ready. But in the background here, I'm going to add a photo. Now what I've done is I've downloaded some photos. We've got them on my desktop. And I think I'll start off with the Rashford mural here, because this is what I really respect him for. Not only the talent he has on the pitch, but what he does off the pitch. Let's click save and then scroll down to start writing my story. And this time I'm going to start off with some text, and I'm going to paste in the text that I got ready there. So I'm going to make this into header 1, make it really big, but I'm not sure I quite like the theme and what's going on here. So I'm going to probably change it to Trek. And that'll change things like the formatting, how things look, and it'll affect things further down the line. Now that we've got these highlights of what he's about, or this summary of what he's about, I'm going to start getting into the details. I'm going to do that using split layout. First thing is, tell us about their early life. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste it on the right hand side here. What I think I will do here is I will take this section out and make it stand out. And on the left hand side, what I think I'm going to do is search the free photos, all copyright free, for Manchester, pictures of Manchester. Now, once that's loaded, I'm going to scroll down again and I'm going to go for a split layout again. This section is all about his notable achievements. Maybe I've got two sections, and his first one is this one. And this is talking about him being a Manchester United player. And I think I'll go for Old Trafford, because that's the ground where Manchester play. I'll select that one. And then think about putting things like videos in there as well. So one of the handy things I can do here is search for Rashford debut. And I think this link will be really good. The match that made Marcus Rashford, when he really made an impression on the Premier League scene. There we go. And I'm happy with that. Now, if I want to, I can put the questions to each section in here as well. And one of the things I quite like to do with these is format them slightly differently. So maybe I'll do that as header 2. I think that looks kind of nice. You can get to choose whichever way you want to do that. So let me put my text in. And this is all about him on his England debut. So again, I've got a photo which I've downloaded. I've looked at all of the copyright licenses. I've got my credits, which I'm going to put into the bottom, and you'll see that shortly. Now again, like we did before, I'm going to take a chunk of text and I'm going to highlight it because I think it's particularly important. So I think I'll highlight this bit and change it to a quote. Now that we're down to the last section here, what I'm going to do is scroll down, and this time I'm going to choose Glide Show. Okay, so you can add a few photos to your Glide Show. Now, two of the things that Marcus Rashford has done, which I just think are incredible. First of all, he campaigned for free school meals. So I'm going to type in school meals here, see what we get. This looks like a typical school canteen, so I think that's great. I'll use that as my first one. And then the second one is all about him getting an MBE. So let's search for something like medal. It's not actually the real medal, but I think that's okay. There we go. And then click save. And then one of the things that we can do here is paste in our text. And then scroll down to the next section. And I think here I'll move my box over to the right-hand side, paste in my second piece of text. And what you can do here is also put in things like buttons. I showed you how to put a video in before. So Marcus's MBE. In order to search for that, I'm going to open up a new tab, Marcus Rashford MBE, and then see what I get. Here we go. Here's a good news story I can get here. So I've got the link. I pop it in there. I'm going to align the button so it goes into the center, and then click save. And then I can present my work and just use the left and right arrows to scroll from section to section. It looks really professional. You've got this section here with the different formatting in there. We've got a video in here, and you can just click it and it'll play within the screen itself, which I think is great. Again, you go to the next section, and then we go to the Glide Show, and you can see how one image glides into the next as well. I'm going to press escape to come out of that. I'm going to press share, publish and share link. So it's important, if you do use photos from somewhere else, you make sure that you're using the license agreement. So mine is all about attribution. You have to say where you got the images from. So I'm going to go here, scroll down to the bottom of my photo credit section, put those in there, and then create the link so that all those photographers are getting the credit that they deserve. And there we go. It creates a link, and you can also share that with Microsoft Teams or Google Classrooms. And that's how you create an Express page for Black History Month for someone that you respect and admire. Good luck.